Hey! Today we're doing a summer sunset nail design. This is on my sister-in-law Jamie's nails. She has beautiful nail beds, and this design turned out so pretty. It's perfect for summer, it's super easy to do, and I really think it will look good on everybody. So stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how I did it. As always, I am using my e-file to bring that old product down to a really thin layer that I can build on top of again. Being as gentle as possible, I'm going to push back those cuticles before I take my e-file bit and really push those back, lift them up off the nail bed, and then I will trim those off before finishing my prep of the nail bed. If you look closely, you'll see my beautiful mug reflected there in that silver square on my desk. It's not the most flattering angle, so I'm gonna tell you that I did use some creativity here soon and put some stickers over that. So if you see some oddly placed little stickers and kitties, that's why. There's a couple nails here that have full cover tips on them. I had to, I think, fix a couple nails in the past that had been broken. So you'll see that some of her fingernails don't look the same as the others. And what I'm doing there is basically I just keep doing my fills, my gel fills on top of those until they grow out or lift enough that I can just take them off. And usually by that point, the natural nail has grown out long enough that I can even them all back up and they look fine again. The controversial cuticle clipping is my favorite part, you guys. I have to leave it in. Now I'm moving on to the shaping. I'm doing kind of just a round or almond type of shape. I have other files, but I always go back to this MG Art reusable file. I have 180 and 100 grit files for it, but I usually am always using the 180 grit, especially since I'm working with gel and on a natural nail surface. I like the softer ones. As I'm recording this, it's almost August, and I can't believe summer is really almost over so quickly. I would love to hear what you guys have gotten into this summer. Have you gone to any festivals, any concerts, water parks, fairs, I don't know, all the fun things, camping? I would love to hear what kinds of things you guys have done this summer. I feel like I'm missing out, but that's okay. I can still make it happen. I am going to a show I'm really excited about. It's over in Seattle, and that will be in a couple weeks, and I can't wait. My sister and I are going, and I got it off work, and it's going to be the highlight of my summer. If you guys are interested, I'll tell you more, because it's kind of a weird thing, but you know, everyone's weird in their own way, so it's okay. If you guys want to know what show I'm going to, let me know in the comments. Doing that builder gel, laying down that slip layer before I go in with that builder layer. Using nail thoughts today, one of my all-time faves for a soft builder base all-in-one combo, and it never lets me down. It is one of my tried and true brands. I'm almost out of many of my colors. I need to do some restocking, but it's a little pricey. It's worth it though. As I've told you all in the past, I like to do my slip layer very thin, and then I just glob a bit of gel on that nail bed and push it into place with my liner brush, and this technique has been my saving grace. I don't need to like walk the bead down the nail and do all of that high-tech kind of difficult maneuvering with my bottle brush. I can just use my liner, get it where I want it, maybe flip the hand over here and there, and build a great apex, get it all covered, get it all even, and it works. You'll see going forward, I like to use my little flashy a lot and just do a quick flash cure between layers, and then have my client, friend, family member, person put their hand in the lamp at the end for a full cure. Now I am putting a matte top coat on the nails to prep for that artwork. This helps it blend nicely, it's not patchy, it just makes a really smooth, good surface for working atop when you're doing your art. All right, now we're getting into the art portion of the set, and this is really all about technique. So we're using our pat art gels, and I like to use a separate sponge for each color, and then when I take a little bit of that gel out of my main palette and put it on my clean palette, then I'm going to dip my sponge in just a tiny bit of that pat gel, and I'm gonna like pat, pat, pat on the clean area of my art palette, and get that gel really worked into the sponge. There should be no gel like sitting on top of the sponge that you can see. It should be all saturated into the sponge nicely and evenly enough so that it will deposit that gel onto the nail in a perfectly thin layer. And then as I apply it with my first layer, I'm gonna go, about 3/4 of the way up the nail, and then with each additional layer, I'm like working my way down so that it's getting more pigmented at the base, and it looks like an ombre. So it really is just about kind of loading your sponge correctly and working in layers. It shouldn't be so much product that it really is like building up right away. It should really take a few layers to get that color where you want it, and that's where my flashy comes in again. Makes the job super quick. If I can just flash cure really quick between layers, just a few seconds is all it takes, and then at the end I give it one nice big long cure. I also don't want to forget to tell you guys that I do try to clean the gel off of the skin surrounding the nail as best I can before I cure. So a lot of times I'll just take a little alcohol soaked brush. I think I cut it out of this shot. But before I do any curing, I try to wipe that gel off of the skin as best I can before I cure anything. If you end up with an area where you've kind of put too much gel on your sponge and all of a sudden you get kind of a glob of color, sometimes you can just even that out by just, patting it in and blending it. Blending your gel is really just going to be the key. You just need to blend, and make sure that your sponge doesn't have too much gel in it. If you've ended up with a layer that you feel is a little bit too saturated, then you can take the side of your brush and kind of a clean portion of the sponge and kind of just blend it back out. Oh, one thing I do want to tell you as well, when you're working with this type of gel, be really careful if you cleanse the nail with an alcohol wipe. Be very gentle and deliberate. I've found that if I use an alcohol wipe and really, scrub the surface like I'm wont to do, then it can flake off this gel or make it look patchy. It can take off layers, and so you have to be really gentle and careful about that. Now on to my most absolute favorite part, even I'd say a little bit more satisfying than the cuticle trimming, is the top coat application. I find that when I put a top coat on top of any blends that I've done or ombres, it makes it really come together and even out and smooth out. So I love seeing a finished nail with a top coat. It really brings out all that beauty. So anyway, you'll see that we're getting down to the end here. We're putting the top coat on. Want a really shiny, nice quality top coat like this View Gel top coat. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I really appreciate your support, and I would love to hear any suggestions for designs that I should do in the future. I love this community. I love doing nails, and I love showing you guys what I create. So again, thanks for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, do it anyway. Throw me a bone. Come on, guys. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your summer, and I will see you again soon. Bye.